I'm Amy Whitaker. On this month's show, we'll be talking about Feeding America, Southwest Virginia's foodie truck at the Vinton Library. We'll also be checking up on our furry friends at the RCACP and checking out all the happenings with our Parks and Recreation Department and much more. Stay tuned for Roanoke County Today.
Hello, my name is Brian Klingenpeel and I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue. And today we're going to learn about the importance of fire escape planning and fire safety using our Fire and Life Safety trailer. Come on inside and let's get started. So one of the things that is most important when we talk about fire safety and fire escape planning is the importance of having a working smoke alarm. You need to make sure that you have working smoke alarms in your home. There needs to be one on every level of your house, and they need to be near the sleeping areas because that's where you are most at risk. It's important to test them once a month and make sure that they work so that it wakes you up and gets you out in the event of a fire. Also, it's very important to have a fire escape plan and to practice that plan with your family. So we're talking about things like knowing 2 ways out of every room in your house. And so that probably means using the windows and the doors. We need to know where those are and how we can get out of them in the event of a fire. Let's talk a little bit about what we would do if we were asleep in the middle of the night and we heard the smoke alarm go off. If we're in bed, we want to roll out of bed and get low to the floor. We get low because that's where it's cooler, it's easier to breathe, and it's easier to see. And if the smoke alarm is going off, that's telling us there might be smoke in the house. So we need to be down low. We're going to roll out of bed, we're going to come over to our door, and we're going to feel the door with the back of our hand to see if it's hot. If that door is hot, we are not going to open that door. That's where we're going to use our second way out. Maybe that's another window, maybe that's another door, but we need to find another way to get out of the house. If we're on the second floor or higher, and this is the case where we can't open the door because it's hot, then we're probably going to wave something out the window and yell and holler and say, "Help, I'm up here." Because when the firefighters get there, you become priority number 1 and we're coming to get you first. Now, if we feel the door and the door is not hot, then we can open it a little bit, and if we don't see smoke, we can go on out. Remember to stay low because there still might be smoke in the house. When we go outside, then we're going to our family meeting place, a place that our family has designated where everybody is going to meet to make sure that everybody got out safely. Then, once we're all at the family meeting place, we will call 911 from there so that we're out of harm's way from any smoke or any fire, and we can wait outside as a family for the firefighters to arrive. We also want to remember that we never go back inside for any reason. If we think we've forgotten something, once we are out, we stay out. We never go back in. So now that we've learned a little bit about the importance of having working smoke alarms in our home and about having a fire escape plan and even what we should do in the event of a fire, you've learned all of that here in a classroom setting. Now it's time to practice. Let's put those skills into action so that we can make sure that we know what to do. We hope it never happens to you or your family, but it's very important to know what to do to be safe. So let's come on back to the bedroom part of the trailer and we'll practice back here. So now we are in the bedroom part of our Fire and Life Safety trailer where we are going to do a little drill. We're going to practice. We're going to use some fake smoke. This is harmless today, but it just gives us a visual and it helps us to understand what we should do in case there's smoke in the house and the smoke alarm is going off. I want to give us a little tour of our bedroom back here so we know some things. We do have working smoke alarms here in our bedroom, so we've got that. That's going to alert us in the event of a fire. We also know that we have two ways out of this room. I have a door. This is door number 1 that we're going to try. I have windows, and I have other doors as well. So we're going today, though, for our drill, we're not going to use the windows. We're only going to use the doors. We're going to attempt this door first. If this door is hot, then we're going to attempt the other door. We'll need to feel both of them. Our family meeting place is outside the trailer at the orange cone, and there is a phone out there that we can use to call 911 when we get outside. So now we're going to pretend like we're asleep, it's nighttime, and then the smoke alarm is going to go off, and we'll kind of practice and see how we do. So now the smoke alarm is going off and there is smoke in our room, so we want to get low to the floor. We're going to roll out of bed, and I'm going to feel this door first. This would be my primary way out. This door is hot, so I'm not going to open this door. I need to stay low, and I'm going to crawl low under the smoke, and I'm going to come up here to my second door, and I'm going to feel this door, and this door is not hot, so I can open it and stay low and get on out of the house. If we're caught on the second floor and the door is hot and we have to use our window, we don't want to jump from a second-story window. So we're going to use the window and we're going to open it, and I'm going to wave something out the window, and I'm going to say, "Help, I'm up here, come get me." You want everybody in the world to know that you're in that window so that when the firefighters get there, you become priority number 1 and they're coming to get you first. Stay there at the window and they'll be right there. And then I'm going to come to our family meeting place here, and this is where we will come so that everybody will know that we got out safe. At your house, this might be the mailbox, or it might be the big tree in the front yard, or it could be the neighbor's house. Any of those things make a really good family meeting place. So now that we are outside the house and we've all met at our family meeting place and we know that everybody is safe, now we can call 911 to get some help. We want to do that from outside so that we're not inside where it's getting hot and smoky and dark. We want to be outside when we call 911. We can do this from a neighbor's phone, so if the neighbor's house is our family meeting place, they can let us use their phone and we can call 911 from there. You'll need to stay on the line, talk to the dispatcher, answer their questions. They're going to need to know your address. They're going to ask you some questions about what your emergency is, how many people were in the house, ask you if you've gotten out, all of those kinds of things. That's very important. Of course, you can also do that from your cell phone once you are outside as well. That's probably what most people are going to do, is once you are out, is to call from your cell phone. Again, same thing applies of knowing your location and staying calm and answering the dispatcher's questions. So that concludes our lesson on the Fire and Life Safety Trailer today. If you would like more information about these fire safety tips or any others, you can find us on the web at RoanokeCountyVA.gov/fire rescue, or you can call me directly at 777-8718.
We are just so excited that we're going to be able once again to bring back our Artisan Saturdays at Explore Park. This is our 6th season doing Artisan Saturdays, and they are a very, very popular event at the park. On Saturday, September 26th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., we will be showcasing and highlighting many of the artisans that display and sell their works in the gift shop year-round. But what makes this event so special is they are there at this particular time, and they are actually demonstrating how they make their beautiful pieces of art. We also have moved the entire event outside so we can properly social distance. We have hand sanitizing stations. All of our vendors will be wearing face masks. Some of them will be under individual tents. We'll have a few under a great big beautiful 20 by 40 tent that we have set up. And it's going to be a wonderful day where you can come out and one of those artisans may spark something in you and you'll go, "Wow, I love that. And now that I know how to make that, maybe I'll take some classes, or maybe I'll go online and learn how to do it." But it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful event. The other thing that makes it special is the artisans bring some of their special pieces with them that are not available year-round in the in the gift shop. The other thing that'll be special is the Brew Tavern is open starting at 1 o'clock. So if you get hungry, you can go over there. The Brew Pub will be open and they will be happy to have you, or you're welcome to bring a picnic with you. I mean, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day in the park. Everything is free, of course, unless you decide that you'd like to purchase some of these beautiful works of art. But we would love for folks to come up and see everything. Now, the Parkway is closed other than from Route 24 to the Parkway. You can come that way from Vinton. Otherwise, you do need to come the back way through Rutroff Road. But it is a wonderful event, safe for everyone, out in the fresh air in the middle of beautiful Explore Park. So come out and join us on Saturday, September 26th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Look forward to seeing you there.
Hi, my name is Melinda Rector. I'm the Director of Operations here at the Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection, and I'm coming to you today from the Free Roam Cat Room with Lucky and Jam. Well, things have really changed here as far as doing adoptions here at the center. Thankfully, we are able to do adoptions again. For a while, we had suspended our adoptions. At this point, to make sure that everyone is just as safe as they possibly can be, adoptions are done after we receive an application and it's approved, and then we will contact you and let you know that we can schedule a meet and greet. Meet and greets are done by appointment only. And so when you come, we ask that everyone be masked. If you're here to meet a dog, then you will be outside with the dog with the animal care attendant. If you're here to meet a cat, then we'll have you in the vestibule with the cat. So we're trying to make sure everyone is safe and social distancing so that no one gets sick. Everything that we're doing right now at the shelter, whether it's intake or adoptions or fostering, it's all by appointment. So we really prefer to know when you're coming. It makes it a little bit easier and we can plan for it, and it kind of spreads things out for the day. So that's the biggest point, is that everything is by appointment only. So for the month of August, it's the Clear the Shelters event, and it's done by NBC and also by the GreaterGood.org organization. This is the first time that the shelter has been asked to participate. So we're really very excited, and we have all kinds of goodies to give away for adoptions that happen during the month of August. And some of our animals will also be showcased on WSLS. So stay tuned to be looking for some really cute babies. We have a huge amount of intake of kittens and mama cats right now. So if you are interested in fostering cats or kittens, please let us know. You can give us an email at mail@rcacp.org if you're interested in fostering, and we will set you up with our foster coordinator. The pandemic and kitten season has made it so that a lot of cats are coming in right now, and a lot of little kittens are coming in. So we really need all the help we can get, and kitten season will go pretty much through October, November. So if you can't help now, but you can help later, that's perfect. Just come on in. We also are looking for donations for our kittens. So we need kitten chow, we need kitten pate, wet food, we need litter, we need toys, we need blankets, anything that can just make them happier in their foster homes is desperately needed. We also need kitten formula for the KMR, kitten formula for the bottle babies that are coming in without their mommies. The pet pantry is still being used. Those were just donations specifically needed for the kittens that are going out to foster, but we are also using our pet pantry every day, and we are so very thankful for everyone who has contributed to the pet food pantry to help our community, the people who are suffering right now with loss of jobs, to have food for their animals so those animals can stay in loving homes. I would also like to send out a special thank you to the classes of High Hopes dog training, because each class that she has, they pick a different animal shelter to donate to, and we have been the recipient of their donations multiple times during the pandemic, and they are very generous, and we appreciate it very, very much. We have an Amazon wish list, and it's on our website, which is rcacp.org, and the wish list is on there. But I would just tell you that typically the things that we need are things that you would normally buy your animals yourself. So it's just nothing really crazy, just normal everyday dog food and cat food. So the biggest thing for us is that we just want to thank everyone for being so patient during this time that we're having, because this is extraordinary times that we're living in. And the animals in the valley have been very fortunate to have the support of the community in the Roanoke Valley, and we appreciate it very much, because we know that there are a lot of things, a lot of time and a lot of money that people could spend elsewhere, and they choose to help the homeless animals here in the Roanoke Valley, and we appreciate that. So thank you for supporting us and helping us get as many animals out of the shelter as possible, and to give them loving forever homes in this valley. If you need more information on how to help down here at the shelter, or how to fill out an adoption application or a foster application, you can call us at 540-344-4922, option 0, or you can email us at mail@rcacp.org, or you can stop by and just kind of be patient with us. If we don't have an appointment time, we'll try to work you in.
When many families have tried to physically distance but still wanted to be outside and be healthy and to be able to exercise. And so we have just seen premium park usage ever since the middle of March. People coming out to our neighborhood parks, to our regional parks, taking advantage of our greenways, playgrounds, playing on the courts. It has just been a tremendous spring in terms of the use of all of our outdoor parks, and we're really glad to see that folks are out being healthy. Well, we have all of our facilities open for our citizens to use. What we ask is that everybody stays 6 feet apart. Certainly if you're coming in contact with others, we ask to be courteous of others and wear a mask. But we really want folks to be able to enjoy our park facilities, and with over 2,000 acres of parkland for our citizens to use, there's no reason that there's not enough space for everybody to be able to enjoy themselves. Well, certainly with these very unique times with COVID-19, it has been really a tremendous asset to be able to have Explore Park, to be able to have our partners to be able to offer these wide variety of recreational services in an outdoor setting, to where folks are able to physically distance but be able to get outside and recreate. We have seen tremendous response since Memorial Day weekend with all of our camping, both with cabins, yurt rentals, RV spot rentals, but then also on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, the inner tube service that Blue Mountain Adventures is running. It has just been very well received this summer. With it being so hot, I know that people have been wanting to get wet, be able to get on the river, and it's been a lot of fun. It's $5 for each family member to be able to come in and to be able to swim in the indoor pool. We have hours available each morning and evening during the week, and then we have all day on Saturday and Sunday. And so it's a great way for families to be able to get together, to be able to go and swim, enjoy time together in the pool, because right now, and especially in our area, there's just not a lot of aquatic opportunities available. We're slowly adding in some of our different activities. After Labor Day, we'll be offering private swimming lessons especially for the youngsters that want to be able to get into that Learn to Swim program. But we've been able to add additional aqua fitness classes to our open schedule at Green Ridge, and we will continue to add additional programs over the next 8 or 9 months to be able to fill out our full offerings.
Hi, I'm Tony Cox. I'm the chair for the Roanoke County Complete Count Committee, and we will be talking about the importance of the census right now. Well, there's billions of dollars of federal funds that are distributed throughout the country, and every person who's counted will allocate funds for Roanoke County or for any location that you live in. So every person who's counted will be able to allocate $2,000 that's every year for 10 years, for a total of $20,000 over the course of 10 years until the next census. Well, the census, like everything else, has been impacted by COVID, and in March we had to shut down right before we were doing programs. We had programs scheduled for the libraries to promote the census. The trainings for census workers have been impacted. It was difficult to find locations to train folks, and because of that, we've had a delay of 2 months. So now we have until the end of September to get everyone counted. The response rate is 77%, a little bit over. It goes up about 1/10% every day. Every day I check to make sure that we're still making progress. and we're right below where we were 10 years ago. So we need to, our goal is 100%. So we have about 20% of the county has not responded. Okay, census workers will be coming to your door starting August the 11th if you have not responded. If you've responded, you should not get a census worker to your door. And you'll get a postcard that reminds you to respond if you have not already done so. So they'll be coming to your door 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And they'll be following all the protocols for the COVID-19 safety measures. So the interviews will take place outside. If you'd rather have a phone interview, you can ask for a phone interview when the person comes to your door. They'll have a logo on their laptop, they'll have a badge. You'll be able to identify them. They won't ask you any questions about your finances or your Social Security information. So if anybody asks you that, then that's not a census worker. You need to contact the authorities for that situation. So you have 13 languages you can fill out the census in 13 different languages. If somebody comes to your door from the census and there's a language barrier, feel free to ask that. We have a process for getting the right person to communicate with you so that you can respond, even if you speak sign language. So over 13 languages. You can go to 2020census.gov and fill out the form online. You can call the phone number, which I'm sure we can find and put that up on the screen for you. And you can also do it by mail. So if you get the postcard in your mailbox, you're free to do it and fill out the paper form also. And you can call the public library, any library in your neighborhood, you can call them and ask them questions about the census as well. Well, Roanoke County is 47th in the country for the highest responding counties. So we're doing really well, and we've got 2 months. We can really bring it home and we can get all of the federal monies that we're entitled to. It also helps our representation in the House of Representatives because everything is based on the census and the statistics. No questions are shared with any law enforcement. It doesn't impact your benefits from the government. It doesn't impact any of that. It's only used for statistics, and the data is what brings businesses here, and it helps your community. It's the quickest 10 minutes that you can spend. It doesn't ask you if you're a citizen. Everyone who lives in the county is counted. It doesn't matter if they're a citizen or not. And so it's really, you can bring so much money into the community. It impacts. If we get hospitals, schools, libraries, or fire and safety equipment, it really helps your community so much. So just during this time, especially when we're all pulling together, let's bring it home and do the census here in Roanoke County.
My name is Alyssa Carpenter, and I am the Children's Senior Library Assistant here at the Vinton Library. And we're here today to talk about the Feeding America Southwest Virginia Foodie Truck. So the Feeding America Southwest Virginia Foodie Truck comes to our parking lot Monday through Friday at 1:05 to 1:35 to provide fresh meals for kids and teens in the community. There are no qualifications other than being a child or a teenager, and so anyone who is in need of a meal is able to come and get one here at the Vinton Library. Last summer, we noticed that there were quite a few children who were in need of getting their food needs met. So I reached out to Feeding America Southwest Virginia to discuss creating a partnership in order to have those needs met. And so we've been providing meals for about a year now. And when we closed down for the current situation that we're facing, they reached out and they were able to bring their food truck to the library in order to continue serving our community. We serve anywhere between 10 and 40 kids each day, depending on the day of the week. The feedback has been wonderful. I think that the community is really appreciative of our ability to reach out and help them in that way. It's a little bit of a unique way to be able to serve the community. Yes, so you can certainly donate to Feeding America Southwest Virginia. You can also participate in our summer reading community goal. If you read 3 books, then every book that you read is going towards the goal for the library to donate $1,000 to Feeding America. So there are multiple ways that you can help out. So it's really important to me that we are able to help our community and help our kids, because if you're not able to have those basic needs met, you often are not able to be successful in the ways that you want to be. And so to me, it's really amazing to be able to help our community that way. We are just really grateful for Feeding America Southwest Virginia for extending this program to serve our community and our children. I know that there are a lot of challenges with the current situation we're facing, and we are really grateful for their work that they're doing for us, and we're happy to provide our parking lot to them. While you're here receiving your meal, you can also receive items through our curbside service. We have craft kits available for free for kids, teens, and adults. And we are also able to deliver books and DVDs. Anything that is placed on hold, we're able to deliver it to your vehicle through our curbside services. We are very grateful to Feeding America Southwest Virginia for extending their services and helping us serve our children and teens here in Vinton. If you'd like more information, you can visit our website at rocolibrary.org.
Two people on here and they need